Okay, it looks like I did it. I am without my producer tonight. I am a few minutes early. I am just going to pull up, pull this up on my phone, and then we're going to get started in just a minute. Okay, where's my volume at here? Let me get that down. Okay. Hi, Michael. How are you? I'm on a little bit early. Dan's not with me. And I had to pull the podcast up on my phone because for some reason we can't get we can't get the chat on. Mandy, for some reason the chat disappeared on here. Dan was trying to figure it out last week, and there's no way I can figure it out without him. So he'll have to mess with it later. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. It is episode number 80. I thought that we would wind up doing something special, but since Dan's not here, probably not going to do that. It's probably going to be just a short podcast since it's just me. And I cannot believe that tomorrow night is New Year's Eve. This is insane. Um, Absolutely crazy. I'm thinking about probably heading out to Great Adventure tomorrow, I think, during the day, maybe staying for a little bit of the lights. They are doing fireworks at 9 o'clock. I don't think that I'm staying for that, if I even go. It's not supposed to rain, but there's rain in the forecast for Saturday and Sunday. So I don't really want to go if there's rain in the forecast because that just, I don't want to, no, I don't want to. Even though I do love being there on the last day, I just don't think that's going to happen this year. Um, very excited, looking forward to that as long as the weather looks good tomorrow around the time that I want to leave. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I would like to get out there at least that one more time. So, um, anyway, I didn't really have much of a topic other than just talking about our year, things that we did. I think Dan may have had something, but he is asleep. He started a new job and he's working from like 6 in the morning until around 2 in the afternoon. So, like, he's been coming home and crashing. So, I don't know. But, oh, well, what's in your cup? My cup always has coffee. It's my Animal Kingdom Lodge cup. I love this cup because it has a little giraffe for the handle. You know how I feel about giraffes. And you know I have to have my coffee for sure. So, oh, you know what? The Book of Boba Fett was released on Disney Plus yesterday. I have not watched it yet because Disney does release one episode a week. So I might let them stack up a little, then binge it, but I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I might get bored later and decide that I'm just going to watch the first episode and see how I like it. I think I'm going to really like it. I don't think Dan has watched Hawkeye yet. I keep seeing it advertised and think, "Oh, I should probably watch that." So I might watch it. I might get into that one. Um but anyway, oh, I almost forgot. If you are new and just finding us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And while I'm talking about subscribers, thank you to all of our new subscribers. I see that we got quite a few new ones this week, and I really appreciate that. That is so awesome. Most YouTubers' goal, our goal is 1,000 subscribers. So sooner rather than later, but whatever. It is what it is. We enjoy what we do here. And if we stay a tiny little baby channel, then that's perfectly fine too. But um, let's see. If you have not seen, what was my last vlog? I think my last vlog was the Yeah, the Great Adventure vlog from a couple weeks ago. I think I just uploaded that last week. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out because we did get to see Brett Young for a little intimate concert, and that was very, very cool. So that's all part of that video. Um, anyway, so looking forward to getting out to Great Adventure for one last visit this season. Um, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to ride the Devil again. I haven't ridden the Devil since I think August. I think it was August. Never got to ride it during Fright Fest. I was just so busy with mazes and scare zones, and it just it just got away from me. I wasn't able to get over there and ride it during Fright Fest, and I really, really wanted to because I thought it would be really cool to ride it like on a foggy night, you know. But yeah, it didn't happen, so whatever. But the weather is supposed to be at least warm in the 50s, so I don't think it'll be closed. It has a hard time running in the cold, so hopefully I'm gonna get to ride it tomorrow. I hope so. Um, so yeah, we did a lot of stuff this year. We got to in January we went to Disney. Um, those vlogs I'm super proud of. I wish that I had more in those vlogs, but it's hard. It's hard when you're on vacation, you're trying to capture different things, and but I think they turned out great, and I even watch them myself once in a while just to relive my Disney trip. I love Disney, so there is a possibility that we will go to Disney again next fall. So hang on, hang around the channel, and to see some more Disney vlogs. Fingers crossed. I do not have reservations made as of yet. Oh, geez, I got stuff popping up on my phone. Um, so yeah, so hopefully we'll do that. But we did that in January. That was a huge family trip. And then in June, we went to Tennessee and did oh so many things. We did so many things. We went to Dollywood. We went to the Titanic exhibit. We went to Parrot Mountain and Deer Farm Petting Zoo. I think that's what it's called. Exotic Petting Zoo. I think that's what it's called. That was a lot of fun. We walked around Gatlinburg a little bit. We did some let me put that there so I can see it better. Did some miniature golf and stuff like that. Oh, the island. The island was a lot of fun too. I don't know if we're going to get to Tennessee next year. I was really hoping that we would. These stupid notifications. I really wanted to get to, shoot, I just closed the chat. Hold on, I got to open it up again. Okay, there we go. So I really, really wanted to go back to Tennessee like in June. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're only going to be able to do one trip this year in 2022. And I really think that I'd rather do Disney. And then maybe the following year, go ahead and go. So to Tennessee, I don't know. Because it's sort of a toss up right now between going next November or the following January. So I'm still kind of figuring it all out. So there will definitely be some different stuff coming in our vlogs next year. I'm gonna try to in the off season try to go to the zoo a couple of times. Show you guys some animals. Because with Great Adventure being closed 3 months, it makes it very tough to film things. And it's, it's winter here, so it's cold and snowy, hopefully not too snowy, because I really don't want to shovel. But if I have to, I have to. And yeah, so it makes it difficult. We will have some more home vlog type things, like life update type things during that off season as well. So, if you want to keep up with what we're doing after Great Adventure closes, We'll still be doing the podcast. I'm actually going to talk to Dan about maybe only podcasting um, maybe just twice a month instead of every week. But he's very determined that we should do it every week. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I think we should at least take a break, maybe 1 week a month at the very, very least. Just because life gets crazy, between work and, the house and all of that. I mean, I didn't even film um a Christmas video for you guys this year of us like doing our decorating and stuff. I've done that the past 2 years. And people really seem to enjoy that. And I just didn't do it. It snuck up on me. It was like before I knew it, we were decorating and it was done and that was it. And Christmas just seemed to come so fast this year. Um, but we will definitely have some stuff for you guys in January. Um, I don't know exactly how much, but I do know that we'll have some stuff besides podcasts. So um, yeah, super super excited about 2022. I think it's going to be a great year. Even though it seems like everybody is getting COVID right now or the flu. I've known a lot of people are getting the flu right now. It's pretty nuts. And Paul was sick about 3 weeks ago for an entire week. He was just down and out. And in order to go back to school, he did have to have a COVID test, which was negative. I knew that would be. They didn't test him for anything else though. So I think maybe he had a touch of the flu because he was down for a little bit for sure. Um, so yeah, gonna definitely have a couple of more, let's say, home vlog slash life update type things for you in January. Um, and I was talking to Dan last night about trying to work on kind of a best of reel, um, kind of best of the podcast. A couple of podcasts ago, we had talked about doing, what did we say it was? Dan Unhinged or something like that. Um, where we just clipped together a bunch of Dan kind of going a little nutso, basically becoming unhinged during the podcast and just slicing those all together and setting that out as a video. So we might do that. I was talking to him about trying to help me, gather the clips and stuff like that because it is a ton of work and it takes a lot of time. Like I don't mind doing the work itself. It's just that it takes so much time and I have so very little time right now. um so we shall see what happens, but we are very very grateful to all of you who do watch throughout these past couple of years. And we hope that we get a lot more of you to join us on our YouTube journey. So I really need a nail file right now. There's like this. What is that? Why do I keep getting these weird notifications? And it always happens during the podcast. I've got this weird edge on my nail that really needs to be filed, but I don't want to leave you with, just looking at the cat laying up there. That's not always fun. So, um, yeah, so we actually had a fantastic Christmas. We spent Christmas Eve here, as we always do, with food and games. Unfortunately, we only had one person join us this year, because my mother-in-law had broken her hip and her wrist, so she is still recovering from that. So my mother-in-law and father-in-law stayed home. My brother texted me earlier that day and said he wasn't feeling well and he thought he'd better stay home. So he did that. As far as I know, he's fine. I texted him earlier to say, hey, how are you? And I haven't heard back from him. So I don't know. He's probably sleeping or something because that's what he does. But my brother-in-law did come. So we sat and played games for a few hours and just had a really nice night. And then John and I wrapped presents. I think he went to bed a little earlier than I did. I think I didn't go to bed till like 4. And we got up at, I think I got up at 9 o'clock, and he got up between 9:30 and 10. Um, so then when we did kids with the gifts. Yeah, we did gifts with the kids, and then we went down to my son's house. I got to spend a little bit of time with my little grandson, who is so stinking cute. He was not feeling well on Christmas Day, but he was actually they actually took him to the doctor, and he was negative. That was all fine. He just had a little bit of a stomach flu or something of that nature. They got him antibiotics, and he was feeling great, within 24 hours of taking the antibiotics. So that's great. Um, he is actually, my little grandson is actually trying to start to walk. He's just over a year. He turned a year in August, and he's really trying. He wasn't too steady on his feet for a little bit. He wasn't quite getting the fact that he had to stand up straight and like hold his own weight. But then on Christmas Day, he was really starting to hold his own weight and just using your hands for, like a guide basically. Like, so it was pretty good. He was definitely holding himself up well on his feet. So, and he was just as happy as could be. Even though he didn't feel well, he was laughing and having a good time. And, when the fever would come back, he would get a little grumpy, and, give him a little bit of Tylenol, and he was fine. So he did great that day, even though he was just a little sick. I made beef stew. I make beef stew on, Miku, get down. Miku, bad girl. Um, I make beef stew on Christmas Day. So I took that down, and we had that, and we just had a really, really nice time. It was very nice. Um, Very long day. Uh, and then the next day we did nothing. We did absolutely nothing the next day. Nope, not a thing. We did play games a little bit, just with our family here. Um, but yeah, we basically did nothing. It was a long 2 days, the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So, and for New Year's, we really don't do a whole lot. Sometimes we'll get together with people and play games, but this year that's probably not happening. Like I said, when I texted my brother earlier, he didn't text back. But I did ask him if he would like to come over, say on Saturday, since tomorrow, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be at Six Flags for a good portion of the day. And Dan and I think, I mean, provided that he's awake, I think we will still go ahead and be live tomorrow night for New Year's Eve. I don't know what time. It will not be our regular 7:30 time slot. I don't see that happening at all. Now it could be. It very well could be. So if you want to come join us live, make sure your notifications are set. Um, and, feel free to jump in even for a moment to say hello and Happy New Year, whatever. Maybe share a favorite Spencer's Ventures moment. And if you're not watching live, share that. You can even share that on this podcast, in the chat on this podcast. And if you're not watching live, go ahead and just leave it in the comments. Maybe what was your favorite video that we did this year, or just a funny moment that you remember, or something like that. We would like to hear what some of your favorite vlogs were, or favorite moments. That would be really cool. I would love to hear that. So I think some of my favorite moments, um, obviously going to Disney, and I think probably riding Rise of the Resistance and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I think those were a couple of my favorite moments of that trip. Um, And of course, just being with the majority of my family down there was so cool. Um, One of my favorite moments from the Tennessee trip has got to be the animal stuff we did. So the deer farm exotic petting zoo, that was amazing. The zonkey I think was my favorite. I did really enjoy the camels though too. Um, and the deer were very sweet. They were so sweet, and it was fun to hold a baby goat. I got to do that. That was a highlight. Um, Another highlight from that trip was going to Parrot Mountain and getting to interact with the birds. That was so much stinking fun. And of course, I loved Dollywood. Absolute best coaster in the world is at Dollywood. Um, what is it called? Is it called Lightning Rod? It's not called Lightning Rod, is it? What is that coaster called? Oh my gosh. I'm a knuckle brain, right? Is that what it's called? I gotta know because I think I'm calling it by the wrong name. Um, Lightning Rod. Yeah, I was calling it by the right name. Imagine that. Um, so yeah, Lightning Rod, best coaster I've ever ridden. Yes, better than Jersey Devil, but Jersey Devil is very different. Um, so it's just different. All of the elements it has to it and all of that, um, very different. Definitely my favorite at Great Adventure, probably next to Nitro. Um, but Lightning Rod, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got to ride that at Dollywood. Um, I'm sure that we'll go back to Dollywood maybe in 2023, perhaps. Um, I just don't see it happening in 2022. So if I get back there, Lightning Rod, got to go on Lightning Rod again. And I have two coasters that I need to ride there that I did not get a chance to ride. So yeah, so I got to go back, right? I got to go back. But yeah, lots of fun highlights. Definitely as far as Great Adventure goes, Fright Fest this year to me was a highlight. Just being able to go through the mazes with the coaster crew being in the mazes this year, that was amazing. I loved that so much. I enjoyed seeing them in the mazes more than I did in 2019 when they were just in the scare zones. Now, in the scare zones, you can take their picture and stuff. You can get a picture with them. You can film them more and stuff like that, which is great for the vlog. But it was so much more fun to go through these mazes and have them scare the crap out of you. And it was fun. It was so much fun. Um, and I have to say that a huge highlight for me this year, as far as Great Adventure goes, just as a general thing, that I was able to get a media pass due to the kindness of a couple of friends. Um, and that was just amazing that I got to film in those mazes during Fright Fest. Uh, that was so wonderful. It was just so great. I do hope that I'm given that opportunity again next year because I really really enjoyed filming that, and I got um, a lot of members of the coaster crew in their mazes on film, and that was really cool. And I think that um, they definitely enjoyed scaring everybody, but I think that they enjoyed being able to be part of the video that way too. So that was definitely a highlight for sure. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
What are you doing?
It's okay if I join you.
Mm-hmm. Your hair is a mess, but you may join me if you would like. Here, you just had to pull out this chair here. So, here comes Rachel. Here comes Rachel Lynn.
Right.
What's the matter?
I'm,
Oh, you just had to pull it out more?
I didn't pull out the chair and somehow I was sitting on
Okay.
the side.
All right. And you're wearing white, so you're going to be a little washed out, but that's all right.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I have
I'll
I have a stained here somewhere.
That's okay. I'm just gonna tilt this a little bit this way.
Okay.
How about if let me move the microphone over a little so that your voice will get picked up.
Okay.
Um, what were some of your favorite moments? Sorry, her hair is a wreck. It's like she literally just rolled out of bed or something. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So, what were some of your favorite moments of this year? Things that we did. Remember, we went to Disney. We went to Tennessee. There was Fright Fest to be had. Luminature.
When we went to Tennessee.
You enjoyed the Tennessee trip
Mm-hmm.
more than going to Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was different, right?
Right.
Yeah. What did you what were some of your highlights in Tennessee? What were some of the things that you liked that we did?
Going to Dollywood.
Dollywood.
The only 2 days I skipped the third day because I was feeling under the weather. I was feeling like no, I can't get up. I can't get up. Like literally, I was feeling under the weather, so I was like I'll just get more sleep, and I'll feel fine the next day.
Okay, so what did you like at Dollywood? Was there something specific?
No, I
Just
don't know.
just the whole thing?
Just the whole thing.
Yeah. Do you remember like what was your favorite ride?
I don't know which one.
Maybe you had a couple of favorites.
I'm gonna say Thunder Ride.
Lightning Rod.
The Lightning Rod. I confused it with
Yeah.
Thunder.
Lightning Rod was my favorite for sure.
Yeah, it was totally fast.
It was so fast.
I mean, how fast does that go?
Super duper fast. It was really fast. I don't remember the exact speed or anything.
I mean, I think El Toro goes a little bit faster than...
No, Lightning Rod is definitely faster than El Toro. I'm pretty sure. We would have to
Yeah.
look up the speeds, but I think so.
Yeah.
And the layout is different too. So the different elements that it does are going to make it feel faster too. So anyway, okay. So was there anything else that you can remember from this year that you would like to talk about?
Titanic exhibit.
You like the Titanic exhibit?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Saying that was 18.
Yeah.
The passport, and they gave me a 17 passport, knowing that I was 17.
Yeah.
Still.
So if we get to go back to Tennessee again, I don't think we're going to go this year, but if we get to go back again, you want to go back to Titanic again?
Sure.
I'd like to go back to Titanic again. That was really, really cool.
And what were those?
Why is there a fly in here? And it's just a little tiny fly too. Like, how annoying.
I mean, I have flies in my room. Like, the only thing I do is hide under the blanket.
Okay. So, so anything else?
Not much.
No.
Oh, yeah, right, the island. We still need to do the escape room again, but this time with Dan.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the island was a lot of fun too. It really was.
Yeah.
For sure. And so this year coming up, we're going to try to get to the zoo sometime maybe in February. Gonna try to do that.
Wait, which zoo are you talking about?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Okay.
Duh.
All right.
But we're gonna try to get to the zoo in the off season while Six Flags is closed, and stuff like that. So.
And tomorrow it's just gonna be the two of us for New Year's Eve.
Yep. We're not gonna stay the whole time though. We're just gonna stay for a couple of hours, and we're not gonna stay till they close.
I mean, not for the fireworks.
No, honey, we're not staying for the fireworks.
Why?
Because I want to be able to get home.
Right.
You really wanted to see the fireworks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you might be witnessing a change of plans right now. This
I
could be a thing.
I say we just watch the fireworks and then just leave.
So
'Cause
how long do you want to go to Six Flags for? Do you just want to go for the evening?
uh,
Or do you want to go during the day too?
during the day, and then when it's the evening, stay until the fireworks, and then leave.
Okay, well,
Because
we'll see.
I think more people leave in the evening, and
Well,
then stay for the fireworks.
okay, well, let's see how it works out. So, change of
Oh,
plans, we might stay for the fireworks. I think because Rachel wants to go. Paul is kind of, he doesn't want to go, but he might change his mind.
I mean,
So,
I think we need to get our points card, because I think I punched out most of the
okay, well,
second
we'll
card.
okay, we'll look at it. She's
But
talking about
let's go.
the game play, the game pass.
Game
Anyway,
Pass.
um,
Hi, Mandy.
so I think,
Mandy.
Dan would definitely have a heart attack, but we've been going for about 30 minutes and I don't really have anything else to discuss, but
Mandy's in
not
the,
yes, I know Mandy's there.
Mandy, come on.
Not promising 100% that we will be live tomorrow night after Six Flags. But if we stay for fireworks, we might not be live until 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So let's just see what happens. Try to be on.
I mean, I think you can be live by 10:30, 11.
Well, Dan and I were talking about doing a New Year's Eve show, so, but we weren't 100% sure on it. So that's not 100%, but maybe we will see you. If not, we might just throw up a quick video, or we might just do like a 15-minute live to say hey and Happy New Year and all that. We'll see what happens.
Why don't the cat move?
So because she doesn't want to move. But I think that is going to do it for another episode of the podcast. It was a short episode, but we cannot wait for 2022 to start and to bring you guys all of the things that we are planning. I'm excited. I'm excited to start pumping out some videos as much as possible. I really do try to get out at least one a week. I know that they've been scarce, but we're going to work on it. We are really going to try. We are definitely, like I told you before, we will be having a couple of life update, home vloggy type stuff coming up in January. And we're going to try to get to the zoo. If we don't get there in January, we're going to shoot for February. I think February is going to be the better month to go anyway. So, okay, that is going to do it for this episode. Happy New Year to everybody. We will hopefully see you live tomorrow night. And until next week, guys, where's my mouse? I need my mouse. We will see you. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to figure out how to. There it is. Okay. Until next week, guys. Hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Happy New Year. Please stay safe. Don't drink and drive and do all that crazy stuff because it ruins lives. So don't do that. But we love you and we will see you hopefully tomorrow night. And if not, we're going to see you next year and we're going to be bigger and better than ever. Keep sharing with your friends. Keep subscribing. Love you. See you. Bye.